Pancho, Pancheeto, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, Pancheeto, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, ay, Pancho.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised. Now, if you guys missed it before we play the clips, Shyla LaBeouf went off on Landon on her Snapchat story. She was speaking how she's upset that he's always posting her. Aside from that, how he abandoned his daughter for Coachella. And she even goes to say, how is it that he's flaunting all this money, but he can't provide for his daughter, not even new clothes? So make sure to watch the whole video, smack that like button, and comment down below. Appreciate it.
Excuse me, can you respond to my text when you have a minute, please? Landon, can you respond to my text when you have a minute, please? Excuse me, can you respond as to why you're always posting me and harassing me? I would like to know, is it for personal or monetary gains or both? Thank you. I have put up with so much with having a baby dad, and I try so hard to be like quiet and graceful about things, and I tried to not give any more attention, and I tried to just like let a narcissist be a narcissist. It's impossible to co-parent with your abuser, the person who literally tried to ruin my life, who did ruin my life for a brief period of time, to co-parent and have them give the same level of fuck they gave about you, which is nan, about your child. And you have no choice but to just like try to make sure your child's okay from a distance is insane. Honestly, I just feel so alone and like so like I bite my tongue so much, and I just hate biting my tongue because I'm over it. I don't care. And the only thing that my daughter's father cares about is Snapchat because he gets paid on here and that's how he makes his money. So the last time that he pulled some shit and I was like, hey, if you don't stop posting pictures of our child, I'm gonna report your Snapchat and have people report your Snapchat. He listened. So I'm like, that's what I have to threaten you. Not like, hey, let's talk about the welfare of our child. No, I have to threaten him with Snapchat. My biggest regret when I was a child growing up was that my mom didn't take full custody of us. And she was like, why, I still wanted you to like see your dad. And I felt bad for like controlling that. And I look back as an adult and I'm like, you should have taken full custody. And now I wonder, like, if that's going to be the same case for my daughter, is she going to look back at me and be like, Mom, you should have never given that man that much access to my life and upbringing? So my daughter's father, it's his weekend to have her. I work in the morning. He asked, hey, can you take her this weekend? And I was like, well, it's your weekend. I asked to switch weekends like last weekend. And he said, no, I have plans. But he didn't have plans. He just wanted to do that to hurt me in any way. So I'm just like, okay, like I just eat it at this point because I know like you don't do anything. There's no plans that are had. You just wanted to hurt me. So I'm like, okay. But if you knew that you were going to Coachella this weekend, it's fine. You should have told me. So I said, no, you need to change whatever your plans you have till next weekend because I work this weekend and it's your weekend. Okay, nothing else about it. Thank God for the internet. I get on here, somebody sent me a picture like, is this your baby dad at Coachella? I said, where the fuck is my kid? I called earlier. It all makes sense. He called yesterday. He never calls to check on her. He called and she's like trying to show him all this stuff because she doesn't ever talk to him. I'm like, that's weird that he called. Okay, whatever. It's because he wasn't going to be with her. That's what it was. He was not going to be with her. My kid is right now allegedly with his grandmother and his 19 other million roommates. My kid doesn't even have a room at his house. She sleeps on a mattress in a loft. But all the homeboys got a room. What would you do? And there have been allegations that one of the homeboys has attempted to be inappropriate with our daughter, which I brought to his attention, and she's brought to his attention. And he refused to give me the name and access so I can make a full police report against his friend because he's a good guy. pray for my kid. If anything, like, I don't even care. I'm putting my business out here because I'm pissed. I'm trying to go right now, drive over to go get my kid. But he's trying to, like, gatekeep access and be like, oh, just call my grandma. I'm not really too sure about his personal business, but I do know that's a consenting adult. What they have going on is their consensual business, has nothing to do. But myself and my daughter being dragged into it, we're not consenting. Myself being used for 2 years to make money and exploit me after being my known and documented abuser, and our child who I had to go to court to protect, not consenting. So whatever 2 adults have going on is between them, but as long as it's consensual. But what we have going on over here is not, never has been consensual. It is so hard to go to court. I went to court to fight for custody for my daughter. I was granted emergency restraining order and emergency custody. I felt so terrible. I had never stood up to him like that before. And you know what I was met with? I thought, for some reason, I thought I would be met with, like, I would just have to, like, prove the truth. I could not imagine the amount of lies and deceit and levels they were willing to go. There was allegations in court. Their whole family testified. Their friends testified that, their aunt who babysat testified that I almost willingly let my child, like, drown. Like, crazy things, that I was an alcoholic. Mind you, that I never was with my child. I was with her maybe 1 hour a day. Mind you, I was fully breastfeeding at the time. So 1, you can't drink. 2, you have to be with the child if you're breastfeeding. Crazy things. When I tell you I have PTSD from going, I had to sell my car. I was sleeping on couches because I gave everything to fight for custody for my child. When I tell you, the system is so scary and you can get ate up and lose everything in a second. In a second. It is so intimidating. And people are just like, just go to court, just go back to court. It's a dog eat dog system. No, he doesn't pay child support. He doesn't even buy her. I mean, I will ask him to buy the most basic of things. Underwear. No. Not shoes, not underwear, not clothes. If there are any clothes, it's hand-me-downs from usually his nephew who's closest in age, or it's clothes that are 2 sizes too small. No child support. And just started. I threatened to put him on child support. Just started contributing to the health insurance bill. That's it. You would think, if you want to portray this image of you, like, living large, you would want your child to also be portrayed.
Say goodbye to
Is at least being well taken care of. But no, she can't be on camera, so she don't deserve to have new clothes and shoes or basic necessities. I guess that's how it goes.